Shweta. Understanding, empathy, and awareness. These are the three takeaways from Lalit's speech, Lalit's leadership speech. Leadership is an area of interest for me because I am doing a lot of learning on this, and I was curious to share, to know what you would share about leadership. And Lalit, you excelled at the structure of your speech. If you notice, Lalit had 3 stories in his speech, and then he spoke about 3 leadership styles, and then he also spoke about 3 lessons that he drew from each leadership style. So that has given me a framework to understand, to follow, and it has made it easy for me as an audience to understand where he is going and what he is going to speak about. And 2, I was surprised. I was surprised, and I was amazed with the confident use of stage. It was not just confidence stuttering on the stage, it was a purposeful use of stage, which is a delight for an audience for me. So you clearly use the stage, each portion of the stage, to align with the content, with your speech content. To talk about one example, you use this part, the second example, this part, and the third example, this part. And the movement on the stage was not at all a distraction for me. In fact, it complemented your speech. And third, it is the framework that you set at the beginning of the speech that has managed audience expectations. So I know what you're going to talk about, and the design, the clarity of the framework will saying that what is a leader? Who is a leader? Be the best to inspire others. So this is there are so many facets of being a leader, but which facet that you have chosen for this meeting is to inspire others. So these are 3 things that I learned from your speech. And what you may want to work in your speech, one, transitions in the story. While I applaud the 3 transitions in the story, the 3 stories, but are the transitions smooth? I felt somewhere there were like 3 separate stories. The stories by themselves were very engaging, but I thought it would be nice if you can create a connection between those 3 stories. And 2, with the autocratic leadership, personally I felt that there was a disconnect. Why? Because if it is an autocratic leadership, why is she ready to take a bite from the team members? I didn't find an answer to that question. And third, leadership is about influencing and inspiring others. You spoke about how your actions, in what way you have inspired and motivated others. But what was the outcome? How did your team members receive your act of leadership? How did they see you as a leadership? I thought it would have added value to your story. Well, to summarize, I appreciate your eyes in the veins and in leading your team, and you are a sensei in making. What I can suggest, challenge you for the next speech is vocal variety. I want you to work on your vocal variety, increase authoritative tone in your voice so that it will match with the content of your speech. With that, hand over the stage.